Join and play today on GeForce Now. All right, what is going on, everybody? It's Project Storm, and today is Thursday, June 8th, 2023, which means that, yes, it's another GFN Thursday, and we're going to be talking about two new games that's joining the GeForce Now library this week, as well as an important feature that you need to take advantage of right now. So without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, what is up, everybody? As you can see right here, we're live at 4K 60 FPS. You're looking at the official GeForce Now blog, and we're going to take you back 3 weeks ago, just in case you didn't know that the first Xbox title joined GeForce Now. That is Gears 5, and I've tried it at 4K 120 FPS, and it runs like a dream. I'm just going to keep it right there. 2 weeks ago, 3 more Xbox PC games hit GeForce Now in Grounded, Deathloop, and Pentiment. I've tried Deathloop as well, and it also runs just like Gears 5. Phenomenal, y'all. Just last week, it was a new age, as Age of Empires series has been announced to be coming to GeForce Now this month. And yes, you will be able to stream that at up to 4K 120 FPS or 1080p 240 FPS if you so choose. Now, how can you do that? Well, that's using the ultimate tier, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. So let's go ahead and jump into today's news, as it's link credible. It says, getting the game faster with Steam, Epic Game Store, and Ubisoft account linking on GeForce Now. Seamlessly access Ubisoft games, including the new season of Tom Clancy's The Division 2, with account linking and game syncing, plus 2 new games to stream this week. Now, shout out to the GeForce Now community, as I always do, because this community is fantastic, you all. We play games at a very high level, and you can too, so jump in today. All right, now for more information on how to get in, I have links in the description section below, so do check those out, you all. I dropped them there for you. All right, let's move on down. We're going to shout out Jensen. I've been telling you all that he's been talking about generative AI and how is going to be powering the future of gaming and more. All right, so shout out to him and the team that's out there making moves to help us become the best gamers we can be. Now it says, get into your favorite games faster by linking GeForce Now to Steam, Epic Game Store, and Ubisoft accounts, and I'm going to be showing you all how to do that. As you see right here, as I'm hovering over the desktop PC app, I always like to break it down so I can make it easier for you all if I can. All right. Says, and get a peek at more games coming to GeForce Now later this year by tuning in to Ubisoft Forward on Monday, June 12th, when the game publisher will reveal its next news and announcements. Plus, 2 new games are available to stream from the cloud this week, as well as the newest season for Tom Clancy's The Division 2 from Ubisoft. LinkedIn. GeForce Now makes gaming convenient and easy for members by enabling them to link their accounts from Steam, Epic, and most recently, Ubisoft, directly to the service. Instead of signing into their accounts for each play session, members can be automatically signed in across their devices after linking them up just once. Now, this is real, and I'm going to be demonstrating that by launching Assassin's Creed Origins, just to show you all how to jump into a game on GeForce Now. Right here, here's a screenshot of how that looks, and I'm going to be showing you that in just a moment, so stay tuned. Starting today, launching Ubisoft Connect games require members to link their Ubisoft accounts in the app. Once that's completed, members can effortlessly play hit Ubisoft games, including Rainbow Six Siege, Far Cry 6, and The Division 2. I have tried all 3 of these games on GeForce Now at up to 120 Hz at 4K, maxed out. And they are off the charts, you all, as far as performance goes, while streaming in the cloud. It's unbelievable. I can't believe that we're talking about it, and I'm used to cloud gaming now. I've gotten a few years in, and I'm shocked every time that I jump on GeForce Now and see the type of performance that I'm getting. That's close at times to my RTX 4090 that's inside of this PC. But it says members also have the benefit of library account syncing, which automatically syncs supported GeForce Now games from Ubisoft Connect and Steam libraries. helping members find their Ubisoft games instantly. For an even more streamlined experience, upgrade to an ultimate or priority tier to skip the lines over free members and get into gaming faster. The mission is quite easy: more games. Season 1 Broken Wings is the newest season for Tom Clancy's The Division 2, kicking off year 5 for the hit game from Ubisoft. It introduces a new game mode, Descent, a roguelite for teams up to 4 players. Begin each match without any gear, perks, or specializations, and unlock them through game progression to work up through the ranks. The rest of the year will bring more seasons, each with their own manhunts, events, and leagues. Stream Broken Wings on GeForce NOW today. And take a look at the 2 new games available to stream this week. The first is Amnesia: The Bunker, new release on Steam. Next up is Harmony: The Fall of Reverie, new release on Steam June 8th. Before the weekend arrives, it says, let's take things back with our question of the week. Let us know your answer on Twitter or in the comments below. And it says here, what's the first Ubisoft game you've ever played? I think for me it was Prince of Persia, the very first one, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though, but I had to take it way back there because I've been gaming for a while. Now, this is the time where I always remind people to follow GeForce NOW at Nvidia GFN. And it's very hard for me to do this today, you all, because the smoke on the East Coast is crazy. Shout out to all the Canadians up there. You all keep it safe. You know, I know there's a lot going on with the smoke and all that stuff, and it does affect us down here where I am as well. So I'm barely able to make it through the stream, y'all, because we're all smoked out. But that's probably for a good reason, because I know it's going to be a hot cloud gaming summer right here on GeForce NOW. So before we get into the game launch and show you all how to link your accounts, we're going to show you this right here. Welcome to status.geforcenow.com, a place where you can go to keep up with all of the latest news, like this right here, the Division 2 maintenance of online services, guys. So if you want to jump into a game and you is experiencing any kind of maintenance or anything like that, you will be notified right here. So this is the place to go. And there's also a good place to go because it shows you which areas have the RTX 4080s readily available. And first up is Dallas, for example. Okay, shout out to you all. Next up is Ashburn, VA. Shout out to you all. You can take advantage of the 3080 and 4080 series using the ultimate tier. All right. Then we have US Midwest, aka Chicago. All right. Then we have Newark, New Jersey. 4080 ready, y'all. That is my actual server. Shout out to me and everybody else who are connected to US Northeast. Then we have US Northwest, aka PDX, aka Portland. I didn't even know this one was live, y'all. And I pay attention to this news each and every week. RTX 4080 operational right there. Next up, we have US South, ATL. Shout out to you all. I've connected to this server, which is hundreds of miles away, and had a flawless experience on GeForce NOW. Next up, we have MIA, Miami, you all, operational RTX 4080. This right here is high levels of power, super pods, that's pushing this performance that we're talking about each and every week, y'all, with frame generation, HDR, so many other Nvidia related features that it's just crazy. All right. Next up, we have US Southwest, aka LAX, which is LA. All right. Then we have here US West, which is San Jose, I assume, because I didn't know this one was readily available either. So GeForce NOW has been hard at work giving you all the highest levels of cloud gaming performance that you can find anywhere on planet Earth, maybe even Mars. Right here we have, this was under maintenance right there for Canada East. We have, what else? Wow, there's so many servers, y'all. Amsterdam, Europe Northeast right here, RTX 4080 ready. Next up, Frankfurt, Germany, 4080 ready. Next is Paris, 4080 ready. We have London, also ready. Next up, we have Stockholm. I'm glad I can remember these. Next, we have Sofia, Bulgaria. Shout out to you. You can play GeForce Now at a high level. And that is it for right now, you all. But that's a whole lot of places to be streaming RTX 4080 levels of power in the cloud. Now, before I get into the gameplay, I do have to go up here and shout out the developers and publishers as I do each and every week. And the first game is Amnesia, The Bunker. As you can see, this game just dropped a couple days ago on June 6th to very positive reviews. I've seen gameplay. I've thought about purchasing the game. It is only $24.99 USD, and it looks very, very scary. I hear that there's an AI-driven monster that stalks you, as you can see right here. Craziness. All right, so shout out to Frictional Games for dropping this one on us. All right, next up we have here Harmony, The Fall of Reverie, if I'm saying that right. This one is releasing today. Shout out to developer and publisher Don't Nod. And this is where I stop the music to let you, we'll keep the music going for a little bit. We're gonna close out of this right here. We will go back, close out of this. We will go down here, open up the app, go into the settings to let you all know how to do this. This is where you want to always pay attention to, because you may be running on an older version of GeForce Now if you don't pay attention to this. So upgrade or update each and every time you can. So this right here is version 2.0.52. Ubisoft, as you can see, I've already connected to that, so I can just launch the games with no problems. Even older games like Far Cry 3. All right, so if you're having issues with that, let me know in the comment section below. Reach out to GeForce Now. Of course, they have a phenomenal team of people over there that can help you at Nvidia Customer Care, and Twitter, where you can send a direct question and get answers. Epic Games is another one that I have linked right here, plus Steam, as you can see. And I'm linked to EA, to the EA app as well, and GOG.com. Now, this is my server location, US Northeast. I'm gonna test the network right now to see if everything is good, which it should be, but you never know with all the smoke and things like that. You just never know how everything might be impacted. It seems like we're getting through the smoke with no problem. 8 milliseconds of latency is good to see that. Next, we're gonna move on, streaming quality. You can set this to competitive and do 1080p, 240 FPS. I like to keep mine on custom, and then you can go and change everything to your liking. All right, max out the bit rate if you can. It's just gonna make everything look crispier, but you can also keep it around 50 or so from what I see, and it's still gonna look just as good. Of course, you can stream at 1440p, 120 FPS, 1080p, 120 FPS as well. And if you want to go down to 720p, 120 FPS, you can do that too. Now, these are my settings right here. I don't have to go through each and every one. HDR is available in games that support it. You just have to turn it on your device. I'm using my desktop PC, so it's really the click of a button for me. And then GeForce Now automatically recognizes HDR. Resolution upscaling, I keep it on AI enhanced because the world is getting AI ready, and so am I. Now, in-game graphic settings is only available on the ultimate tier. 4K 120 FPS, 1080p 240 is also only available on the ultimate tier, so do check that out, you all, for $19.99 USD. You can jump in today. Okay, we're gonna go back, we're gonna click on games, and we're gonna try to launch into Assassin's Creed Origins. Now right here, if the game was on Epic Games Store, you could just click that box. You can click it on Steam if you had the game on Steam, and then you can get to playing with no downloads, hassles, updates, or anything like that. Now you may get an occasional patch because that's just necessary to update your game. So please let the patches do their thing and then jump into the game and enjoy yourself. So we're gonna hit that play button. I'm gonna stop the music real quick, and we're gonna just launch the game, and we're gonna get you all out of here. If you do wanna see more gameplay, I have tons of videos of the RTX 4080 SuperPod gameplay on the channel, as well as RTX 3080 tier. Check that out. I have hundreds of those videos so you can get an idea of what GeForce Now runs like in real time with no shenanigans, y'all. I play on an 82-inch 8K display, so if you see me out here getting kills on certain games or knocking games out on GeForce Now. Know that I'm doing that on an 82-inch 8K display, and I have absolutely no problems using the mouse and keyboard or my Xbox Series Elite 2 controller. I always get the name mixed up, but it is the Elite 2 controller that I use. All right, so here we go. This is a good time to show you all that if you hit Control plus G, the letter G at the same time, you bring up this side of the overlay, and you can go into settings like this right here, such as gameplay, where you can see that everything I said is what it is. All right, you can also go down here to the heads up display. This is the #1 requested feature. People always have questions about this. How do you move the overlay to the upper right side or the bottom right side or bottom left or upper left? And now you're seeing me do it live, so you just come right here and do what I did and you'll be fine. All right, so we're gonna leave it upper right, and then we're gonna hit Control plus N, and we're gonna bring up this side. As you see, it says GeForce RTX 4080. Resolution is 4K, as you can see over here. HDR, I could enable that, like I said, by doing it before I launched the game, but I didn't do that, and I'm not streaming in HDR, so it's not on. Server location, US Northeast. All right, everything is what I said it is. You can also see if you're having issues such as frame loss or packet loss and things like that, that's gonna probably hinder your experience. So you want to reset your equipment before you stream at any time, whether it's GeForce Now or not. Even for daily YouTube usage, always reset your router, modem, or whatever you're using, because it's only gonna help you. It's recommended by the ISP. All right, with that said, that is it, y'all. The game launched flawlessly. We don't have any problems right here. Everything is as advertised. I haven't had to use my credentials to sign in for months now, except for Xbox. But we're talking about Ubisoft right now. Xbox, I did have to sign in, but GeForce Now listens to feedback, so they quickly fixed that issue, and I don't have to worry about it. No hassles, y'all. So with that being said, we're not gonna play anything right now. We're gonna go ahead and shut it down, and I appreciate you all, and there's 3 things I need you to always do. That's keep it safe, keep it positive, and keep it gaming. I feel like I wanna cough. I'm trying to hold it together, y'all. I'm out of here. Until the next time, peace, y'all. As you see right here, everything is live. All right, so let's go ahead and go. Catch you on the next one. I will say right now, though, there are more than 1,600 plus games. Shout out to Dom. What's up, Dom, over at GeForce Now. I think he's working on an updated screen for us, y'all. So that will be coming hopefully in the near future. I love everybody out there gaming. Peace.